So today we're going to make some steamed fish and soy sauce with ginger. Now this sauce can be made in one of two ways. Let me get a bowl here. So the simplest way for most people who don't have a lot of ingredients is to just basically do the quarter to half cup of soy sauce with a squeeze of lime juice. Now that's the easiest way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit more jazzed up version, and it's going to basically be a little bit of oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, regular soy sauce, squeeze of lime juice, a little bit of sugar, and some water. But let's get started on the dressing first, or the sauce. We're going to need about 2 tablespoons of water. I got filtered water coming from this little drinking faucet here. Here in Thailand, I'd rather drink filtered water. You know, this thing, I think it's fine. Let's just be clean. Okay, so we got 2 tablespoons of water. That's there. Now we're going to do half a teaspoon of sugar, which is about half of this. Okay, so that's done. Then we're going to do 1.5 tablespoons of light soy sauce. Dark soy sauce is okay if you have, that's all you have. So we'll do 1.5. Okay, there's that. Then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. So this is the oyster sauce I'm going to use. Can you guys see that? Oyster sauce is pretty easy to get. You can get that pretty much anywhere. So, my girl has this oyster sauce up here, and it's discolored from the top to the bottom. It has a different color to it. Now, Thai people, they leave their condiments inside their fridge, and you know this place is hot and humid. And I looked at it the other day, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to use that. It just got me a real funky feeling, and so I'm just not going to do that. So like, now that this is open, I'm going to go ahead and refrigerate it. If my girl doesn't want to refrigerate hers, that's up to her. But I'm going to be refrigerating mine. Then after the 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, we're going to do 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Okay, there's that. Then we're going to go ahead and do a squeeze of lime juice. Mix this all together. You know what? Got to turn this thing up. Let's get this thing cranked up. Now, let's get the fish and the ginger together. I'll actually rather do the ginger first. So. Not even open yet. Let's get to that in a second. Use this one. Got this for 10 baht. You do know we're getting 36 bahts of the dollar right now. So get 3.5 bags of this for $1. Can't beat that. Oops, lost a rubber band somewhere. Now I like a lot of ginger, so I'm going to use this whole amount. Some people don't like it as much, so they're not going to use as much, but I like ginger, so, and this, you know, this steamed fish with soy sauce and ginger. That's kind of part of the two main ingredients, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use a lot of ginger. Now I got to prep the fish, but I also got to prep the green onions. Let's do the fish first. So any white fish will do. You can do snapper or sea bass or any other white fish. Doesn't really matter. So this is the piece of fish I'm going to be using. Can you guys see that? So rinse this sucker off. They just filleted it for me today, so I saw them take the fish and fillet it for me, so I'm not really too concerned about that. Now what I'm going to do is take care of the green onions. Now chop that there. Then I'm going to go ahead and use, I like the long stalks like this. Go ahead and split a couple like this. I don't know why, but I saw a Chinese person who was cooking in the kitchen do this a couple times. So I'll go ahead and smash these a little bit. So I'm going to place that on the plate. Then I'll take the long ones and cut them a little bit more, chopping that and spread them out there. Doesn't have to be a real clean job. And then they'll place that fish on top of there. Then go ahead and they'll put the ginger on there. You see how much ginger I'm putting? There's no point in me saving this because I'm not going to use it for anything else. Actually, you know what? I might make some stir fry today, so I'll save a little bit there for stir fry. And there's that. Oh, let me freeze this other fish. Now I'm going to prep the green onions. Okay, I can hear that boiling. So because it's boiling, it's ready to go. Give this thing a good stir here. I got the green onions underneath the fish. The white fish can be snapper, sea bass. Any white fish will be just fine. Depending on how much ginger you like, you can do as little as much as you like. I went ahead and did that. Then I went ahead and I'm going to mix this sauce very well. Now, if you don't have all the ingredients like oyster sauce and dark soy sauce and it's just too much of a hassle, it's okay if you just use regular soy sauce and 1 squeeze of lime juice. That'll be just perfectly fine. Now, this thing I can hear it boiling, the water boiling, so be careful about this. I'm going to place this. Ooh, that's pretty hot in there. Put some gloves on. So put that in there. Next time I'm going to probably just put on some other cut resistant gloves. Cover this up. Hi Bixby, can you set the timer for 8 minutes?
How long should this timer run for?
8 minutes. So now for a small to large piece of fish, you're somewhere in between the 7 to 12 minute range for steaming. This is kind of a medium size. I'm going to go on the low end right now at 8 minutes, but it could take up to 12 minutes. Now let me prep these green onions before it gets any later. So, just do all this. Now this is going to be the garnish later on, and with this you want to kind of split them the long way here. Now this is going to be the garnish on top. Oh, speaking about that, I forgot about the sesame oil. So while this thing is steaming, you want to take some sesame oil, about 1 tablespoon, and you want to take about half a teaspoon of vegetable oil and cook them in a saucepan, because you're going to pour that over the steamed fish and the juice and everything once this is done cooking. So you definitely want to get that warmed up. So let me get this, after I get this into the ice bath water. This is one of those things I probably should just do first. Always wait till the last portion. And then I'm in a hurry to get this done because I want to get into the ice bath. But I think it would be better next time to just do this first as a prep thing. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in the ice bath. Let it curl out. Now, let's get that. Use this pan because it's resistant. Now I'm going to need one tablespoon of sesame oil and half a teaspoon of vegetable oil. That. And half a teaspoon of vegetable oil is not much. It's going to be a third of this. It's not much. Now it's done. Turn down the heat actually on this one. This thing will get hot very quickly. Now the sesame oil is going to heat up with a little bit of vegetable oil. I gotta chop the red onion. I've already rinsed this off, but let's rinse it off again. So this will be the garnish on top. Now some people cut it in strips. I tend to just do the angled. And you can do as little, as much as you want. For for most of us, we don't like too much peppers and too much hot, so I'm just using this more of a garnish. So I'll be placing that on top of the taking out a little bit of the seeds, cheating a little bit because don't like it that hot, guys. Okay. So like I said before, with the steamed fish in soy sauce with ginger, when you're at the store, you can buy any sort of white fish. I usually use snapper or I do sea bass. I mean, I guess, you know, for some people they don't like to buy tilapia and some of this pink fish and other stuff, but I guess that doesn't really matter. And then if you don't have all the ingredients, then the easiest way to do is about a 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of soy sauce and a squeeze of lime juice. If you have all the other ingredients such as sugar, light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, oyster sauce, then you'll go ahead and use that recipe and you'll mix it really well, and then you'll pour it over the fish after you've went ahead and added the sliced, slivered ginger on top of the fish. Now I go ahead and place the green onions underneath the fish. Then I have the fish laying on top of the plate or over the green onions. Then I'll, you know, put a healthy amount of ginger sticks on top of the fish, and then I pour that sauce over the fish, and then I put it in the steamer. And then once I'm done with that, what I'm going to basically do is do my other prep, which is going to be I'm going to end up prepping the green onions and the sesame seeds. And then for a small piece of fish, you can steam it for about 7 minutes. For a larger piece of fish, about 12 minutes. And just take a look at it. Keep the lid fully closed during the whole time. During the cooking process, that's when you'll take care of the green onions, or you can do that before you start anything else. And then you'll heat up that sesame oil with 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and 1/2 teaspoon of vegetable oil. Now I'm going to turn this up a little bit because I kind of do want this thing kind of crackling a little bit. You can hear it, and you can basically tell that it's ready to go. Hi Bixby, turn off the timer.
Your timer 04 has been dismissed.
Thank you. Worst time getting these plastic gloves on. Now I got the gloves on. I'm going to put the cut resistant gloves on. Take a look at the fish to see how it's coming along. It looks pretty good actually. From the quick glance that I'm doing. I'll give you guys a better look. Sorry guys. Should have got a little closer. Sesame sauce getting hot. Yep. Take a look here to see how it is. Yeah, that fish looks about done. I'm gonna give it another couple of minutes just to be on the safe side. It looks pretty much done. And you see how that sesame oil, you don't want to burn it, but you can see it starting to bubble over there. That's exactly what we want because we want that sizzle. Our green onions are ready. I went ahead and took them out of the little ice bath. I got to get myself one of those clamps to get these hot dishes out of the steamer. Okay guys, looks pretty darn good, I think. That's hot. That is hot. Okay guys, there we are. Now I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle this green onions. Over here like that. Don't need any more than that really. And I'm going to make sure my sesame oil is piping hot. It's done actually. Just take that off. See that pop? So that tells me that the sesame oil is ready. I'm going to pour that over the fish here and the green onions. You hear that sizzle? Perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Perfect. And there we go. We have ourselves our steamed fish in soy sauce with ginger. Okay guys. Well, that's it for today. I'm going to be making some prawns here a little bit later, and I'll let you know how they turn out. So steamed fish with soy sauce and ginger. Talk to you guys later.